Hey guys, what is up? So I have been sick for like the past week. You can probably tell in my voice. I have like a double ear infection and I have maybe bronchitis because I can't stop coughing. I have been diagnosed with a double ear infection. So anyway, I'm telling you all of this because I probably sound really weird. But I also wanted to say that I still plan on doing that 4 p.m. live chat about Riverdale. If you're watching this today, Thursday, which is I think December 7th. I still plan on doing it. I don't know if I can make it the whole 30 minutes just because I have coughing fits like constantly, and so I'm just warning you ahead of time, but I want to let you know that I am planning on doing that. So let's talk about the show. Last night I liked the episode. I thought it wasn't as strong as some of the other episodes, but the first thing I wanted to talk about was the janitor. So I really meant to mention him in my last video because they seemed to really focus on him in the last episode, and then someone in the comments mentioned like they were worried that they thought maybe he was the Black Hood, and then I've gotten some other comments since then over the past week with people theorizing that he was the Black Hood, which would be just so terrible and awful, and I would be so upset. But I didn't really think he was the Black Hood, but I knew something was up with him. So then I got nervous when we started this week's episode because in the the flashback, you know, the scenes they show before the episode starts, they showed something about the janitor again, so I knew he was going to have an important role in this episode, and I was like, oh crap, like I hope he is not the freaking Black Hood or something, because that is so freaking lame. So we found out he's connected to that Reaper person. He was the only survivor, or at least that's how the story goes. I don't really know how this is going to play out into the rest of the season, or like what specifically his role is. I mean, I really don't think he's the Black Hood. Like, I really hope he's not, because that is just so freaking lame, because we don't know this person. We just, I guess, I mean, maybe he's been in the background since season 1. I don't know, but how lame would that be? Would that not be the dumbest thing ever? So I know it's significant because they wouldn't make such a big deal out of it. I just don't know where we're going with him. Let me know if you have any thoughts about that. Personally, I thought the pole dancing by Betty was pretty silly. I get what she was trying to do, but even Jughead thought it was stupid. And we saw that both big relationships were pretty much dissolved in this episode with Archie and Veronica and Betty and Jughead, which is sad because I personally do like both sets of them together. Now, when the series first started, I really did want Archie to be with Betty, and I do feel like by the time that the entire series ends, they will be together. But I'm okay with him being with Veronica. I thought they were really cute together. So anyway, if you're wanting to know who I think Black Hood is, like, I still have my hopes on Sheriff Keller just because he's the only person who really makes sense. I've been very nervous about them going with someone's twin, and I've had a lot of comments about, you know, maybe it is someone's twin, or maybe Clifford Blossom isn't dead, or maybe Jason isn't dead. These are just some of the comments I've been getting. Or maybe it's Jason's twin. So all of that stuff is scaring me. Also, somebody with the show, I can't remember exactly who, tweeted out like that Jason is going to make a reappearance, which is also making me nervous because did he not die, or does he have a twin, or what's up with that? But a few people forwarded me that tweet, or like mentioned me in that tweet, quote tweeted, that's what it is, quote tweeted me. So that makes me nervous, and I just think it's going to be something that's not revealed until the end of this season. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but next week is the mid-season finale, and it didn't seem like they were promoting the fact that they would reveal the Black Hood, so I think they're going to like carry that out for the like entire season, like have that as the season finale reveal. So, I mean, do I think that Sheriff Keller makes the most wonderful, you know, Black Hood of them all? No. I mean, I still really like the idea that the Black Hood is Betty's biological dad. I'm a little concerned by what they do with this, because if they end up making it a young person, it would just be so stupid since they've shown us the eyes of the killer, and that just doesn't match up. So we still don't have, you know, Betty's brother still hasn't been, you know, revealed, but, you know, he hasn't been in the show yet. Like, Chick has not been in the show, and I know he's in this season, so that's kind of concerning that we haven't seen him yet they've been talking about him, like, on social media. So I don't know what his role is, but I know he's not old enough to be the Black Hood that we've been seeing. And then there was a lot of people who think that there's 2 killers, maybe a hitman and then someone like calling the shots. So I guess that could possibly be. But personally, as a fan of horror shows, I like for there to be, you know, I'm okay with the idea of 2 killers because, you know, one of the Scream movies did that. But I don't really like the idea of someone just being like the henchman and someone else masterminding it. Like, I want that person to mastermind everything and then do everything personally. So, I mean, I wouldn't be sad if there were 2 killers, but I don't know. I don't really know. I just think that at this point with everything that we've seen, Sheriff Keller is the only one who really makes sense. But, you know, we had that episode last week where it was like, he definitely looked like a big red herring. But anyway, he still fits and checks all the boxes. I still think he could be the Black Hood. So, I don't know. I just get concerned with this show because I felt like season 1's reveal of Jason's killer was pretty lame. So, I think this reveal could be pretty lame too. Anyway, something that's not lame, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to watch, and I was watching it, and then since I've been sick, I've had time to finish the whole series, or 2 seasons of it, is Slasher, which is on Netflix, and it is so incredible, and I actually loved season 1. I thought season 1 was so good, and I was like, I don't think season 2 can be better, but I thought season 2 was like 10 times better. I was just absolutely blown away. I could not, I pretty much figured out season 1, but season 2, I had no idea, like, it was a huge shock. I think it'll be a huge shock to everybody. So if you have some downtime during the holidays or whatever, you should definitely watch it. It is so, so good. And season 2 just came out like in October, so I'm really hoping there'll be a season 3 because I'm like obsessed. I think it's such an excellent, excellent series. I love it so much. And honestly, season 2 I felt like was one of the best horror series I'd ever seen. Like, I thought it was fantastic. So anyhow, that is definitely what you should get on if you have some extra time because it's really, really good. But I hope you guys are having a great week, and also I'll definitely be doing a video about next week's mid-season finale, so I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Kelly TV. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of the Kelly TV family. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all I'm doing.